Welcome to another video. I'm coming to you from the side of a forest road where my van is waiting to cool down because it's dangerously close to overheating. Welcome to the adventure.
And I really want to know where the road goes.
Remi and I are on the road again. Had to pull over here to fix my windshield trim. It was starting to flap up a little bit. But we're heading into the coast range because it's supposed to get into the triple digits in the valley and only about the 70s in the coast range. So we're gonna head to a spot on a lake that has some dispersed camping. Probably spend 2 or 3 days there and just relax and keep out of the heat. Ready to go, girlfriend? Well, I had to pull over here for a little bit. Apparently the van really doesn't like climbing up a hill at slow speeds because the temperature shot right up there. Well, that's a little worrisome. But it's, so I stopped here. It's been a minute or two and it's slowly trickling down. Just hoping that I'm kind of at the top of this hill and we can get back to some pavement. So this is not good. Because I do a lot of driving on roads like this at a lot slower speeds and a lot steeper inclines. So we're gonna need to figure out this issue. I'm gonna wait for it to dip down below the halfway mark here before I go again. I do know that I've got a little bit of a coolant leak on the intake manifold. I've been dragging my feet on getting that fixed. I don't know if that's letting some air in the system or what's going on, but it shouldn't be climbing up like that. It was perfectly fine on the highway. Old cars, man. How you doing, sweetie? It's kind of hot already, huh? Made it a couple more miles up the road before we hit another incline and had to stop again. Oh man. And stop number 4 to cool down. My tactic is going to be to adjust my driving style. So I'm going uphill a little bit, but now I'm going very easy on the throttle, trying to maybe work the engine a little bit less hard. See if I can't get that temperature to mellow out. Which now it's sitting right about where it normally does when I'm driving around town, so maybe this will work. Stop number 5, waiting for the van to cool down. But this time there's a little bunny on the side of the road. I can't tell if it'll show up in the video though with this action camera. I see water, but I think this is a boat ramp. I don't think this is the campsites or anything. So I'm going to try and turn around and kind of track around a little bit and see where else there is. There it is. Okay, well, we made it to the dispersed area, but there's more people here than I would like, and there's not spots by the water, which I would have liked. And to be perfectly honest, the look of some of the people here right now, a little iffy. So I don't know, I have good service right here, so I might look around, see if there's something else nearby, which kind of sucks, but yeah, we'll see. So I decided to drive in this kind of loop around the area where this lake is at, see if there's anything interesting, since there's not spots like on the water or anything. Just see if there's anything, that maybe a little road that comes down on a different part of the lake. So this is about a 10-mile loop, it says. I might not do the whole thing though. I'm gonna walk up this road first before I try and drive the van up here. Okay. Doesn't look like a terrible spot. Obviously no water. There's no people either. The only tricky part is there's a bit of an aggressive kind of slant in the road here, which might be a little awkward in the van. But there's another spot down that side too. That'd be no. Maybe I'll drop a pin on this spot and come back to it if I feel like tackling that tilt in the road. Going under a low tree. Alright, we made it. Probably should have walked this little road, but it looks like a roundabout kind of a camp spot here. I see a fire ring, which is irrelevant for me for fire, but okay. Couple aspen trees. A little bit of shade. I don't know that that shade's gonna stick around. If I back into that shady spot right there and maybe use my leveling blocks to level out the van, I might have enough shade cover right here and enough cable to get my solar panel out here. Oh, it's a little bit sloped downhill, but I sleep with my head at this end anyway, so it should be okay. You want to get out, girl? It's a little bit warm in here, huh? It's a warm one, huh, sweetie? see. What? We've just been hanging out. I've had an audiobook going, really uneventful day, but we're gonna go to the beach tomorrow. It says 36 minutes to get there. Of course, if I have to drive on this road again and stop every once in a while to let the van cool off, it might take closer to an hour. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to listening to the book, kind of scrolling through the internet since I got service, and just hanging out. It's also Remi's dinner time. Good morning. So we're gonna go ahead and go to the beach. I just gotta get some of this stuff put away and cleaned up. Once again, waiting for it to cool off. All right, made it to the beach. Ooh. It's been a while since I flipped this seat around. Forgot how nice it was. That legroom. Okay, we've been hanging out here at this state park parking lot for a few hours. It's nice and cool, but I'm getting hungry and I've actually burned through a lot of the food that I brought. So we're gonna go find a grocery store, pick up some groceries. Hopefully have just a little bit better cell signal there, and decide if I want to try and make my way back up close to where I was. I did find or spot a couple dispersed sites on the way down, and that looked kind of interesting, so maybe go there to try and grab one of those spots. Got some food and snacks. It's Thursday and there's already a ton of people coming in here to the coast, and it's 2 o'clock now, so I think I'm gonna head back up towards Hebo Lake, try and grab one of those dispersed sites I passed this morning, and try and get there before all the spots are taken. So yeah, that's the plan. And that's why I painted this thing with truck bed liner. Oh man. Saw this spot here that said 14 days, pack it in, pack it out, and looks like there's people here, or at least somebody that ditched their camping gear to claim the spot. So I think I'm gonna have to turn around. Forest Road number 2. This just, according to the GPS, it's a little bit of a dead end road, but hopefully maybe there's a spot at the end of it. Alright, that was pretty cool. So there was a couple with a rental camper van, and they said there was a few more spots, some turnouts on this road, so hopefully they're not all taken. Something right there. Looked like there was water back there, but kind of skunky. Keep going. That looks interesting. Okay. Oh, it's something. What's this? Somebody's bag of garbage? Maybe back in right here and just park right here in the shade. Well, I drove past this spot for a little ways and couldn't find anything. Hardly even a spot to turn around. So I came back, parked right into the shade, as you could see, and stuck the solar panel out in the sun. And it was perfect timing too, because I've only been in here maybe 10, maybe 15 minutes, and somebody pulled in trying to get this spot. So I think I made a good call trying to come up here right in time, or come up here a little bit early, because I knew the crowds were coming. I think we might have scared them away. I don't think they're gonna come back. I think I might go ahead and do a little bit of my old favorite camp pastime. Perfect. That's exactly what I was looking for. Old school fun. Can't even remember the last time I used this thing. I got this from my uncle, and I'm pretty sure he got it in the 90s. Good old Crossman 760 pump bastard. This one's so old. It was when Coleman, you know, like the camping company, Coleman actually owned Crossman air guns at some point. So it says Coleman Company, Bloomfield, New York. Can I get it on the first shot? Nope. Oh, nope, that went high. Same at the bottom of the can. There it is. As a teenager, before I could get my hands on real firearms, this was where it's at. Excuse me. You see that one, Rem? That was a good shot. Alright, last one. Don't fail me now. End on a good note. Nice solid hit. That's a fun little throwback. I'm gonna hide in the van now because the mosquitoes are coming out and they're eating my head. I think it's about time I turn in for the night. I'm gonna itch these mosquito bites on my head. And resume my audiobook. So, I will see you guys in the morning. Well, slept pretty good. I think I was sleeping with my head a little bit downhill because I had a couple of interesting dreams, but overall, pretty good night. I could head back down to the coast. Problem is, if I decide not to head back home today, I'll probably not get this spot again, because even this morning, a couple people have driven by looking for spots. So, pretty much a guarantee if I leave, then this spot's going to be taken. You see any bunnies? One thing I definitely need to do before I go, though, is pick up some trash. There's not a lot of trash visibly in this spot, but back in the woods where the parent bathroom area was, some quite nasty trash. So I'm gonna go back there and pick some of that up. Yay. What do you think, sweetie? You ready to go? You ready to go home? Oh, come on. Two-point turn to leave. The good news is it's all downhill from here, so I shouldn't have any more overheating issues. And I drive nice and slow just in case there's people still trying to sleep. And there's this big rattly old van stumbling down the road alongside them. Well, thanks for joining me on this little adventure. As usual, I have a whole new list of things I need to work on with the van or get fixed, but it's all part of the adventure, I guess. I'll see you guys on the next one. If you like to follow along with the rest of our adventures, make sure to subscribe, and to make sure you don't miss out on any other videos, click the notification bell as well.